and welcome to another episode of Talk the Torque with me, talkalot.com. No, I'm joking. I'm Desh Bechin, and thank you for joining us for this interview. We have in studio with us today Machelle Krugell, the General Manager at Williams Hunt Centurion. Now, for Machelle, firstly I must say I've known Machelle for many years, and I think we've just grown together in the industry, and it's so great to have her here. Someone has nominated her, and now she's the top 300 for the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards.
Thank you for that person.
So for Machelle, a mind full of wisdom, united with a compassionate heart, is the foremost qualities of not only a great leader, but an exceptional human being who can truly guide others towards the realization of the ultimate aim of human life. In this way, when an enlightened leader inspires and influences others, all their thoughts, words, and actions are charged, not with self-interest, but with a power that envisions the highest welfare of each individual and humanity as a whole. And I guess this is why she has been nominated for the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards 2022. And I must say, she has, I think, a team of 30 that reports to her. When I knew Machelle, she was a sales manager, and flying solo on fleet and all the nice things in the motoring trade. So I've really witnessed her grow from strength to strength. So let's welcome Machelle, and as always, this interview is proudly brought to you by Sariti Solutions. Machelle.
Hi.
Thank you so much for joining us. You see, whatever I said about you is true, right?
Definitely. You could have added a few, but it's fine.
I like that. I'll
let it skip.
Well, you know what? First and foremost, you're a mother, and you are a single mother, and I do not even know. I know about times where you sat in that boardroom or at the dealership until 2 a.m. You were saying earlier on as well, you did not see Shane, for like 2 months at a time. Wow, you have such passion for this industry, and thank you so much for your contribution. But where did all of this begin? Was it prior to me meeting you, obviously?
Yes. It's actually a funny story. I don't know, we don't have enough time, but I'll try and make it short. Mm-hmm. I went to the UK about 17 years ago. Mm-hmm. Got back, needed a job, and got an interview at Williams Hunt. At that stage, I didn't know who they were. Got there and I see, but there's cars standing here, so must I sell cars? And I never wanted to sell cars, okay? So because there was like the stigma, cling to it, so I didn't want to. But I said, okay, well, you're here, go for the interview. So I had 2 nice gentlemen that interviewed me, and I will mention them later because I want to keep it for last. So they interviewed me, and as I got home, they phoned me and said, you got the job. I cried. I said, no, I don't want to sell cars. That's 17 years ago.
Wow.
And now I said, no, this is where I am.
Yes, and I met you at a VW dealership.
Yes.
And then you moved to, then you went to Isuzu, isn't it?
I've always been with Isuzu. I started with, in those days, it was still Delta, and then GM. And so I've always been with the Isuzu brand, and the Opel brand, yes. And then I went to VW. But they say you must sell what your passion is. And my passion is my brands.
Right.
Opel and Isuzu. And I grew up with Opel and Isuzu on the farms and the stuff,
I know you're very passionate about it. Tell us about your dealership and your brand.
Okay, right. So we're based in Centurion on the corner of Lenshin. Not a lot of people know that Williams Hunt is situated there because it's a new branch. I only opened in November 2017.
Okay.
But we are multi-franchise. Obviously falling under Williams Hunt, but we're part of the Safal group. And as you know, Safal is quite a big and a large motor company.
Yes.
They have a huge footprint in Africa and also in Europe.
Yes.
And the dealership is doing well. We're a great team. We started off a little bit rocky, but like any business, it takes about a few months to grow a business. And now we're doing quite well.
And what's the culture like in terms of your team members?
The dealership we're all very relaxed. Everybody gets along, which is very important because we spend the most of our time there. I make it a point that we are seen as a family more than anything else. And I have an open door policy in my office.
Yeah.
So whenever, I don't care whoever sits with me, if my staff needs me, they know that they can come in and I will help them.
I know you personally for so many years, and you've always been there to support me, so I can validate what you just said. But what do you enjoy most about your role as general manager, leading so many of your team members?
It's a diverse role, and it's challenging. It's a challenge every day, and that's what I like about it.
Yes.
I get to do different things on a daily basis, and my office, I usually say, is like a train station, but I like it because it keeps me on my toes, and I'm busy all the time.
Right.
And growing my team is one of the best feelings ever, and just to see that if you have a new salesperson and that first sale they get and you've helped them to get there,
yes.
and that feeling you feel of, you know that you helped that person, and just growing the business overall,
right.
And just like for not just but so many people. I mean, I'm talking about not just my sales team and the staff. I'm talking about the OEM people, the factories, the suppliers.
Because they're your clients too.
The banks.
So, are you their clients?
I mean, we have so many. There are so many people that I talk to on a daily basis.
Right.
And my staff always joke about my phone that's always ringing, and it's always a different type of person phoning me, either from a supplier or a bank or a customer or another dealer needing help or advice or whatever. So it's I love my job.
Oh, that's amazing. So now I want to know who those two people are. Who are those two people that have inspired you?
Okay, so going back 17 years, when I went for that interview, it was in Randburg, still Williams Hunt, and I was interviewed by Dion Calentianos and Ben Robertson. And they taught me everything I know about the motor industry. Obviously, as life goes on, we part ways. Right. Currently, it is my executive, Gary Cletty.
Yeah, he's amazing. Gosh, I just spoke to him now off air. He's also always been such a support for me, my movement, everything that I do. And I now said to him, it's time. I want you to be sitting here with me.
He is. He's a go-getter,
right,
and he gets stuff done, and I learn a lot from him. And then there's our CEO, Roy Pepper. Right. And I think it's just because they inspire me, because they trust me, they've put me in the position, they let me run a business, and they support me.
And what would you have done differently moving up the ranks?
Nothing.
Good.
Nothing. Good. Because I made a lot of mistakes, but those mistakes helped me.
Yeah.
And I still make mistakes every day.
Absolutely. And when it comes to mistakes, it's either you learn from it or you don't.
You have to learn from your mistakes, and you have to improve on them.
Yeah.
And that's where you improve your business, is when you make a mistake.
And it's so important for us women, not in my role because there's not many motoring journalists in South Africa, but or qualified motoring journalists in South Africa. So I don't have anyone that I would look up to, aspire to, or emulate. But I see this in my dealer network or with the OEMs, that they have other people to look up to, you know, and especially the men, you know, in the streets. So amazing how they, like Gary, you know, come to the forefront, help out when needed, and it's absolutely so amazing that we keep them included in our journey to the top, don't you think?
Yeah, no, geez, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.
Yeah, me too.
And everything I know, even though you learn on a daily basis,
Yes.
but also by the support and their guidance.
Yes,
They help me.
absolutely. So obviously you are such a great champion for everything that we do, and you love the woman empowerment movement that we've integrated into the motoring trade. Why do you feel this way about everything that we do?
Because I think it's time. It's time that women get a time to shine, and because we work hard.
Yes.
And if I take it from a personal point of view, you know, for me it's a mutual respect, integrity, and we work hard and we work smart.
Love that. So Machelle, I must say, we are friends on Facebook, and I want to say this here. I did not know that you were coming today.
Oh, okay.
I did not nominate you because I'm not allowed to for the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards. You've been nominated, and it actually happens quite often because I know a lot of people in motoring, South Africa, and a lot of people know me. So it's actually, it's a small or a huge industry, but it's also
Big,
quite small.
but it's small.
Exactly.
I always say that, yeah.
But we just kind of confirming here that I did not nominate Machelle, but she did end up in the top 300 out of 4,000 nominations. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And I know you've been following the platform, and like I said, I'm sure you're grateful to be here at a place where you're being recognized. How does it feel?
It's just amazing. I only got the WhatsApp the WhatsApp I got it this morning, and I immediately sent it to Gary because I wanted to brag.
Right.
So, but it's nice to empower other women.
Yeah.
And it's not so scary to get into the motor industry if you're a female. It might seem that way, but it's not.
No, it's not. And so what advice can you give to women that wants to join the trade?
Just do it. Get into it. Don't take nonsense.
Yeah.
Stand your ground. Work hard.
Yeah.
And just be yourself.
Just be yourself.
Yeah, don't try to be anybody else. And
don't try to be like a man, because we're not.
No, we're not men. Men, and
they love us just the way we are. They want us just the way we are in terms of our contribution and what we bring to the table.
Exactly.
Yes.
And if you have respect for them, they'll have respect for you.
It works both ways. Yes.
That is very important. Yes. And I say there must always be a balance in your business.
Absolutely. Who's Machelle? Machelle is this amazing mom, but she's going to tell us what she enjoys doing in her free time. Okay. Except in her free time, she works until 2 o'clock in the morning in the boardroom.
I stopped that.
Yeah. Who's Machelle at home?
Well, when I'm at home, I have a beautiful 6-year-old boy. His name is Shane. I always brag about it. When you go onto my Facebook page, it's just Shane.
Yeah, so cute.
And we have dogs, and we're just a normal little family. Me, my son, and the dogs. We go for walks around the block. I help him with his sports, and I help the school. We try to get now into. I moved from Rudderpoort to Centurion a few months ago.
Right.
So now I'm trying to get into the community now in Rudderpoort.
In Centurion.
In Centurion, thank you. Oh, yeah. So. Trying to get into the community, not trying, already started, becoming part of a community, helping in a community, charity, and I love interior decorating, so sometimes I will get an urge and move my entire house.
You're welcome to come do it in my house.
And pack closets. I'm a perfectionist, so sometimes you'll see me packing a cupboard or rearranging something or doing flowers and working in the garden. I'm just a normal mom and trying to...
You're not a normal mom, you're a super mom. Every single mom out there that are doing it on their own are super mom.
Well,
Super
thank you.
moms. You're doing a great job. Thank you so much for coming. Michelle, I love you so much. I don't often say that on my show because I don't know half the people that I know you, and I love you so much, and I'm so honored, and I'm in awe of you, how you've managed to do your work with such ease, such expertise, and you know, moving to the top of the ranks is I'm proud to be in your life.
Thank you, and vice versa. Thank you, Des.
Thank you. And thank you, viewers, for watching, commenting, and sharing our interviews and our content. Our non-profit companies, the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards, powered by MFC and Evo by Nedbank, as well as the Talk the Torque Studios, powered by Sariti Solutions, are aimed at recognizing women that are making a difference and contributing to our trade. We are not just relating stories of struggle and success, we are changing lives. Together, we are providing a platform to empower and uplift the women of our trade, and also this is a place where we can share our experiences as well as educate the future generations to explore the endless and exciting career opportunities in motoring South Africa. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Talk the Talk, and kindly get your friends, colleagues, and families to follow us on all our social media platforms. Viewers, I have to add this to the conclusion of this little promo. I want you to take out the unwanted stress and complications of purchasing your next vehicle. Please visit www.auto.evo.africa. We have thousands of vehicles on sale for you to choose from, and we only advertise on behalf of reliable and trustworthy MFC accredited dealerships. This newly introduced car listing portal is absolutely amazing. It's user friendly and can assist you from start to finish with your car buying process. All details are displayed on the screen, and there's a link in the caption of this video. I also want to add, I will be heading up the editorial, so all your news on maintenance and taking care of your vehicle and buying cars and what car to buy, what's going to suit you, the mummy cars, the sporty cars, I am going to give you all of the advice from Talk the Torque Studios. So please follow us on our website as well. Ladies, don't be afraid to dream big. Just like Michelle over here, she's dreamt big, and see where she is today. And shoot for the moon, really do. We all have dreams. These dreams can often act as a driving force for us throughout our entire lives. Some people dream of having a certain job, like being a firefighter, professional athlete, or an astronaut. Others dream of reaching milestones in life, whether it be family, personal, or career goals. No matter what the dream might be, it is up to us, and often us alone, to do what it takes to achieve our dreams. So dream big and aim for the moon, and always remember that the question should never be who's going to let me. It should always be who's going to stop me.